This topic is really important right now because the market is shifting right now. And if agents aren't ready to make changes to what they're doing every day, then they're going to fall victim to the market shifts and we will suffer. So it is critical that agents do the 3 things we've talked about today to really bulletproof their business from this shift right now. Hi guys, Coach Monica here. Are you ready for the shifting market? It's happening right now, isn't it? You can feel it. I'm sure of it. The market is shifting and it is time for you to shift your techniques. You know, we know this. And if you believe, I want you to write this down if you can. The market does not dictate your success. It simply dictates your strategies. Do you know what to do? Have you lived through a shift before? Well, again, my name is Monica Weekly. I coach and train agents all around the country and in Canada. I'm also a producing agent just like you. I'm selling here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I've been selling since 2003. And so, yeah, I've been through a couple shifts. I know what this looks like. And here's the good news. No need to panic. No need to panic. We just need to learn the top 3 things that you've got to focus on right now to make sure that you bulletproof your business for this shift. And actually, what if I can help you thrive through it instead of just survive through it? All right, so let's look at the top 3 things. First of all, I want you to remember you have a job. You have a job, and it's back to basics on this job. What is your job? It is to make sure that you're holding position 1 in the category of realtor in all of the people who you call your relationships, your sphere, your top 100, your top 150, whatever it is you call it. Your job every single day when you wake up is to make sure that you hold position 1 in the category of realtor in those minds. So what do we do every day to do that? Well, that's something we're going to have to learn in a future video. But I want you to remember to get back to basics in these everyday activities, the consistency with you stepping up, deepening and strengthening those relationships, making sure they remember what you do for a living and how you help people. This is your job. You got to remember that. It's lead generation is what it is, lead generation. So if you're doing expireds and FSBOs instead of relationships, great. It's time to double down on your job, okay? Second, we've got to evaluate our expenses right now. It's really important that we do an audit, that we go through and we look at, what are we subscribing to that we don't need anymore? What are we paying for that we're not using anymore? We've got to look at the return on investment of our dollars, every dollar. It's time to stop, look at what you're spending, and really kind of shave that down to just what we need, what we're getting our return on investment, okay? The third thing is, and this one's kind of unique, I want you guys to get creative and I want you to continue learning. This is not a time to freeze. We've got to get creative and we've got to continue to learn. What do I mean by that? For example, what do you think about the use of assumable loans right now? So we're going to have sellers that have 3.5% interest rates, right? Mortgage rates. We have sellers that have 3.5%. Now we got buyers that they can only find a 5.5% rate. Do you think it would be valuable for you to understand the strategy of marketing that house with that assumable loan? And man, do you have a pool of buyers that will really appreciate and be able to afford that house at 3.5%? Assumable loans. Also, buy downs. Do you understand buy downs? Being really important to reach out to your mortgage partner and understand a buy down and how that strategy can help you navigate this next shift with your clients. Short sales and REOs. I think we're going to be seeing some of those come in. Is that business that you want to navigate and understand? The bottom line, guys, here is that this is an opportunity moment. We don't have to just try to survive. We can thrive. This is an opportunity. Agents are going to fall out left and right now because it's not going to be quite the same as it's been for the last 3 years. I want you to thrive. I want you to remember these things. You have a job. You need to lead generate every day. Back to basics. All right. You need to evaluate your expenses and you need to get creative and keep learning. If there's anything else I can help you with, or if you want to talk more about that, please always reach out through social media or feel free to get on my calendar. There's a link to get a free call with me. And I look forward to hearing from you.